The Mount of Beatitudes, a serene hill overlooking the shimmering waters of the Sea of Galilee in northern Israel, holds an almost magical allure for visitors. This tranquil site, believed to be where Jesus delivered the Sermon on the Mount, has become a pilgrimage destination and a place of profound reflection for Christians and travelers alike. But beyond its spiritual significance, the Mount of Beatitudes offers breathtaking landscapes, timeless architecture, and an invitation to connect with history in a deeply personal way. As you ascend the hill, the world around you seems to quiet down. The air is fresh, carrying a faint scent of wildflowers and olive trees, while the rustling leaves and occasional chirping of birds provide a soothing soundtrack. The view from the mountaintop is nothing short of spectacular. To the west, rolling hills stretch toward the horizon, while to the east, the calm expanse of the Sea of Galilee shimmers under the Mediterranean sun. It's a vista that seems almost untouched by time, evoking the very landscapes that inspired biblical teachings. The centerpiece of the Mount of Beatitudes is the stunning church that crowns the hill. Designed by the famous Italian architect Antonio Barluzzi in 1938, the Church of the Beatitudes is both simple and elegant. Its octagonal shape symbolizes the 8 blessings recounted in the Sermon on the Mount, and each of its 8 sides is adorned with stained glass windows featuring a verse from the Beatitudes. As you step inside, the dimly lit interior feels calm and meditative. The soft glow of the sunlight filtering through the windows bathes the space in a serene, almost otherworldly light. Around the church, immaculately kept gardens provide a peaceful place for reflection. Palm trees, bougainvillea, and fragrant flowers line the pathways, creating a sense of sanctuary. Visitors often find themselves sitting quietly on one of the stone benches, gazing out over the Sea of Galilee, lost in thought. It's not uncommon to see groups of pilgrims gathered under the shade of an olive tree, reading scripture, praying, or simply sharing stories of their travels. For tourists, the Mount of Beatitudes isn't just about its religious heritage. It's also a gateway to experiencing the rich culture and history of the Galilee region. Local guides often weave tales of ancient times, connecting the site to the broader narrative of Jesus' ministry in the area. Nearby villages and archaeological sites, such as Capernaum and Tabgha, add layers of context to your visit, offering a deeper understanding of the world in which these teachings were first shared. The sense of peace on the Mount of Beatitudes is matched by the hospitality of the people who care for it. Monks and nuns welcome visitors with warmth, eager to share the site's history and significance. Many visitors choose to stay at the nearby pilgrim houses or guest accommodations, which provide simple yet comfortable lodging. Here, mornings often begin with the sound of church bells and the sight of the sun rising over the Sea of Galilee, a moment of pure tranquility that stays with you long after you leave. But the Mount of Beatitudes is not only for the devout. Even for those who do not identify with Christianity, the site offers an experience of universal significance. The teachings of the Beatitudes, blessed are the peacemakers, the meek, the merciful, speak to the human spirit in ways that transcend religious boundaries. Standing at the mountaintop, it's easy to imagine the multitudes gathered here thousands of years ago, listening intently to words that would echo across millennia. The journey to the Mount of Beatitudes is also an opportunity to explore the natural beauty of the surrounding area. Hiking trails wind through the Galilean hills, offering a chance to experience the landscape up close. The Sea of Galilee itself is a hub for activities such as boating, birdwatching, and picnicking along its shores. After a day spent immersed in history and nature, local restaurants serving fresh fish from the sea, along with traditional Middle Eastern fare, provide the perfect end to your visit. As you descend the Mount of Beatitudes, you carry with you more than just photographs or souvenirs. This sacred hill offers an intangible gift, a sense of peace, inspiration, and connection to something timeless. For many, it's not just a place to visit, but a moment to pause and reflect, to let the beauty of the landscape and the power of the teachings sink in. Whether you come seeking spiritual renewal, historical insight, or simply a moment of quiet in an often chaotic world, the Mount of Beatitudes delivers. Its beauty, both natural and spiritual, lingers in the heart and mind, making it a destination that touches the soul and leaves an indelible mark on all who stand upon its sacred ground.